Welcome back to the Wealthy Cowboy Show. If you're not building your dream, somebody's going to hire you to build theirs. Every day you either put energy into your dream or someone else's, and the choice is yours at the end of the day. So I know we've talked about this before, and especially with nearly everybody on here being entrepreneurs, being in business for themselves. At some point you come to realize, hopefully you're building your skill set wherever you're at. If you are working for somebody else, you're building your skill set, because you always need to be doing that, and you're becoming more valuable to the world. And in that, you're becoming more valuable to your employer. And the more valuable you become to them, the more money you're making them. There's actually like a formula for hiring out there that I've heard, that whatever your salary or your hourly rate or whatever, however you're getting paid, whatever that is like the business has to be generating, I don't remember, it's 4x or 8x off of you. You could probably look that up, but there's a formula to it. And the point being that you made a negotiation with your employer to work for a certain rate, and that employer is making, a multiple off of you, which goes to say that if you just did it on your own and you didn't have the middleman employer, then you would be making, whatever it is, 4 times as much money or 8 times as much money. And if you were doing that, I'm sure you would be a lot happier. The problem is in that you are taking more risk, which a lot of people don't like to do. If you're listening to this, I'm sure you're open to risk. You're open to going out on your own. Maybe you want to go out on your own, or you are on your own. But the trap, the employee trap, is trading time for money versus building assets. So if you start a business, you're going to probably start accumulating assets that make that business run. And then also the business can be an asset, that can be exitable, that you can sell for multiple, when you decide to sell it. You have if you own property, or the business owns property that it runs on, it owns an inventory, it has a business model, it has systems in place, and you can go market that to investors, maybe to somebody younger that wants to take it over, maybe to a competitor. But in that case, it's an asset, whereas that you own. Whereas if you're an employee, it's basically like renting. Like, you're not building any equity, you're not building an asset there. Hopefully you're always improving your skill set and improve your skill set enough to where you can go out on your own. Or just, and you don't even have to build a business to go out on your own. Like, I say that, but you could be a freelancer. You could get really good at bookkeeping. Huge market for that. You could get really good at social media marketing, marketing in general. You could get really good at, whatever your actual job is, and go out there and contract it out instead of being an employee. And that leads to, like what we've been talking about, the entrepreneur's advantage is what it's called. Why even a little bit of ownership beats a steady paycheck, because you're building an asset. You're most likely going to take a hit. You're going to go backwards for a little bit, but then your opportunity, once it catches up, is going to be way more. You're capped at, when you're at a job, you're capped at, a 5% raise every year, whatever you get. Whereas the opportunity, when you're in charge yourself, when you're an owner, it's really unlimited. This, I wouldn't say unlimited, but the limit is really usually higher than we could ever imagine. And really just thinking, I think it's a different mindset. You go into thinking about legacy and really long-term thinking, building something that your kids could possibly inherit. And and something that people are going to think of you, after you're gone. They're going to talk about what you built, what you created, what you did, as opposed to just, something on a resume. It's really just it's a big mindset shift. But I would say, just if you are an employee right now, really try to get good at your craft, whatever it is. Improve your skill set. Or maybe your skill set is capped. Maybe the skill that you're working on is capped. Go learn a new skill set that has unlimited opportunity. And then take that skill set and go into business for yourself. And I think it's easier today than ever to do something like that. You just have to recognize the opportunity when it's in front of you. So I want to leave you with this. Don't just work hard on your own dream. And then share this out with somebody you think that can get some value out of it. Somebody that you think is not building their dream. They always say that you're building somebody else's dream at 9 to 5, and then your dream's from 6 to 12. So go out there, first of all, figure out whatever your dream is, and then go build it every day. We'll see y'all next time. As a business owner, Google reviews can make or break you. The problem, happy customers don't always speak up, and the few bad ones can drag you down fast. That's why we built Review Wizard, a free tool that makes getting 5-star reviews simple. Just post a QR code in your business, customers can scan it, and in seconds they leave you a review. But that's just the start. Review Wizard helps you respond to customers automatically, share reviews straight to social media, and even add them to your website to build instant trust. Every new review boosts your Google SEO ranking, making it easier for new customers to find you online. And if you want to take it to the next level, our AI upgrade can filter out the bad reviews before they hit your page and engage with your customers so you don't lose them. That means more good reviews, less damage control, and stronger relationships. The best part, the base version is completely free. No catch. Just click the link below and start turning your happy customers into your best marketing team today.